Today our topic is why Stoics practiced silence. The Stoics, ancient philosophers who believed in living a life of virtue and reason, placed great importance on silence. They saw silence not just as the absence of noise, but as a powerful tool for self-control, focus, and inner peace. Why did they value silence so much? Let's explore this idea and see how it can help us in our modern lives. The Stoics believed that words have power. When we speak, we give away a part of our energy and attention. Sometimes, we speak without thinking, and this can lead to mistakes, misunderstandings, or even harm. By practicing silence, the Stoics aimed to avoid these problems. They wanted to ensure that their words were meaningful and useful, not just empty noise. Silence helped them think before they spoke, making their communication more effective and thoughtful. Another reason the Stoics practiced silence was to maintain control over their emotions. When we are angry, upset, or excited, we often say things we later regret. The Stoics knew that emotions can cloud our judgment, and silence was a way to prevent this. By staying silent, they gave themselves time to calm down and think clearly. This allowed them to respond to situations with wisdom and patience, rather than reacting impulsively. Silence became a shield against unnecessary conflict and emotional turmoil. The Stoics also saw silence as a way to focus on what truly matters. In a world full of distractions, silence helps us tune out the noise and concentrate on our goals and values. For the Stoics, this meant focusing on living a virtuous life, guided by reason and integrity. By avoiding unnecessary chatter, they could direct their energy towards self-improvement and meaningful actions. Silence allowed them to reflect deeply on their thoughts and actions, ensuring they aligned with their principles. Moreover, the Stoics practiced silence to cultivate humility. They understood that no one knows everything, and there is always more to learn. By listening more and speaking less, they opened themselves up to new ideas and perspectives. Silence reminded them to stay humble and curious, rather than pretending to have all the answers. This attitude of humility helped them grow as individuals and build stronger relationships with others. Silence also played a role in the Stoic practice of mindfulness. The Stoics believed in being fully present in the moment, paying attention to their thoughts and surroundings. Silence made it easier to observe the world without judgment or distraction. It allowed them to notice the beauty of nature, the subtleties of human interaction, and the workings of their own minds. This mindful awareness helped them appreciate life more deeply and live with greater intention. Another important aspect of silence for the Stoics was its connection to tranquility. They believed that inner peace comes from within, not from external circumstances. Silence helped them detach from the chaos of the outside world and find calm within themselves. By reducing the noise in their lives, they created space for reflection and contentment. This inner tranquility made it easier for them to face challenges with grace and resilience. The Stoics also used silence as a way to practice self-discipline. In a world where people often seek attention and validation, choosing to remain silent requires strength and restraint. The Stoics saw this as an exercise in self-mastery, a way to prove that they were in control of their actions and desires. By resisting the urge to speak unnecessarily, they strengthened their willpower and ability to make deliberate choices. This self-discipline extended to other areas of their lives, helping them live with greater purpose and integrity. Silence was also a way for the Stoics to show respect for others. They believed that listening is a form of kindness and understanding. By staying silent, they gave others the opportunity to express themselves fully. This act of attentive listening fostered deeper connections and mutual respect. The Stoics knew that true communication is not just about speaking, but about understanding and being understood. Silence allowed them to be better listeners and more compassionate human beings. In addition, the Stoics practiced silence to protect their energy and focus. They understood that constant talking and socializing could drain their mental and emotional resources. By choosing silence, they conserved their energy for more important tasks and reflections. This helped them stay productive and focused on their goals. Silence became a way to recharge and maintain their mental clarity, even in the face of life's demands. The Stoics also valued silence as a form of independence. They believed that true freedom comes from within, not from external approval or recognition. By not seeking attention or validation through speech, they demonstrated their self-sufficiency and inner strength. Silence reminded them that their worth was not determined by others' opinions, but by their own actions and character. This sense of independence allowed them to live authentically and confidently. Finally, the Stoics practiced silence as a way to prepare for adversity. They knew that life is unpredictable and that challenges are inevitable. Silence helped them build the mental resilience needed to face these challenges with courage and calm. By training themselves to remain silent in difficult situations, they developed the ability to stay composed and focused, even in the face of hardship. This preparation made them stronger and more capable of navigating life's ups and downs. So, how can we apply the Stoic practice of silence in our own lives? First, we can start by thinking before we speak. Before saying something, ask yourself, is it true? Is it necessary? Is it kind? If the answer is no, consider staying silent. This simple practice can help us avoid unnecessary conflicts and improve our communication. Second, we can use silence to manage our emotions. When we feel angry or upset, taking a moment of silence can help us regain control and respond more thoughtfully. This can prevent us from saying things we might regret later. Third, we can embrace silence to focus on what truly matters. In a world full of distractions, silence can help us tune out the noise and concentrate on our goals and values. Whether it's through meditation, journaling, or simply spending time alone, silence can help us reflect and grow. Fourth, we can use silence to cultivate humility and curiosity. By listening more and speaking less, we open ourselves up to new ideas and perspectives. This can help us learn and grow, both personally and professionally. Fifth, we can practice silence to build self-discipline. Resisting the urge to speak unnecessarily is a powerful exercise in self-control. This discipline can extend to other areas of our lives, helping us make better choices and live with greater intention. Sixth, we can use silence to show respect and kindness to others. By being attentive listeners, we can build stronger, more meaningful relationships. Silence can be a gift we give to others, allowing them to feel heard and understood. Seventh, we can embrace silence to protect our energy and focus. In a busy world, silence can help us recharge and stay productive. Whether it's through quiet moments of reflection or simply reducing unnecessary chatter, silence can help us maintain our mental clarity and well-being. Eighth, we can use silence to cultivate independence and authenticity. By not seeking validation through speech, we can focus on living according to our own values and principles. This can help us live more confidently and authentically. Finally, we can use silence to prepare for life's challenges. By practicing silence, we can build the mental resilience needed to face adversity with courage and calm. This can help us navigate life's ups and downs with greater strength and grace. In conclusion, the Stoics practiced silence for many reasons. They saw it as a tool for self-control, focus, humility, mindfulness, tranquility, self-discipline, respect, energy conservation, independence, and resilience. By embracing silence, they were able to live more meaningful, virtuous, and fulfilling lives. We can learn from their wisdom and apply the practice of silence in our own lives. Whether it's by thinking before we speak, managing our emotions, focusing on our goals, or building stronger relationships, silence can be a powerful ally. So, take a moment today to embrace silence. Reflect on its value and how it can help you live a better life. Remember, Silence is not just the absence of noise, it's the presence of peace, clarity, and strength.